Above the tree line, the rules change. The air is thin, the ground is unforgiving, and life must adapt or disappear. Here, every step is measured. Every choice matters. This is a world shaped by wind, stone, and instinct. Welcome to the untamed heights of North America. The forest lies still beneath a pale winter sky. Mist drifts through frost-covered trees, muffling every sound, until a lone wolf steps into view. Its breath curls in the cold air. Eyes sharp, presence calm. Not a stranger here, but a shadow shaped by snow and silence. Grey wolves are built for endurance. They can cover over 20 miles a day through forest, snow, and ice. With feet adapted like natural snowshoes and a thick, double-layered coat that shields them from the cold. Every sense is fine-tuned for long-range pursuit, but what truly sets them apart is the pack. A lone wolf is cautious. They don't charge through the wild. They flow with it, silent, coordinated, deliberate. Not hunters of chaos, but tacticians of terrain. Wolves rarely act without a plan. They may follow a herd for hours, sometimes days, watching from a distance, waiting for the pattern to break. They don't seek the largest prey, but the one that falls out of rhythm. Silent, precise, and unstoppable. Unlike ambush predators like cougars or leopards, wolves are built for the long chase. They engage in what scientists call persistence hunting. Driving their target across distance until fatigue, terrain, and decision-making all tilt in their favor. Each wolf plays a role. Some push from behind, others flank, guiding, steering, testing. They rotate to conserve energy, adjust positions mid-run, and apply constant pressure. They don't rely on speed alone. They rely on structure. Success doesn't come from brute force. It comes from forcing choices and turning hesitation into opportunity. No panic, no chaos, just strategy refined over generations and executed with absolute focus. Across the northern wilderness, vast herds of caribou begin to shift. not in fear, but with rhythm. Guided by an instinct etched into their blood, they travel over 600 miles each year. Crossing frozen rivers, open tundra, and wind-carved valleys in search of food and calving grounds. This is not a simple migration. It is one of the longest land migrations on Earth. And for the predators that follow, it is an opportunity. Caribou are built for endurance. Their crescent-shaped hooves help them walk atop snow. Their coats are dense, buoyant, and perfectly adapted to the cold. But their greatest asset is timing. They can sense the change of seasons before the snow even falls. To live is to move, to stay ahead of hunger, to protect the next generation, to survive the open wild. But every mile brings risk, and not every trail ends in safety. Because in these same lands, larger shadows wait ahead, where patience rules from the tree line, and power stirs beneath the thawing snow. Where the caribou press forward, something ancient awakens behind. As the snow melts, a figure stirs from the earth, broad, powerful, and built for endurance. The bear rises, not with haste, but with certainty. It is one of the most capable mammals in the wild. It weighs over 1,200 pounds and can run, climb, dig, and even swim across freezing rivers. Its claws are tools, curved and robust, designed to turn over stones, unearth roots, and, when tested, to stand its ground. After months in hibernation, the bear's energy reserves run low. It needs nourishment, fast. Anything left from winter is valuable. Berries just sprouting, roots beneath softening soil, remains preserved in the snow. It feeds on what it can find, plant or animal, adapting to whatever the land provides. But not all food is still. When it senses something moving, wounded, unaware, or alone, it follows. The bear doesn't chase like the wolf. It watches, it waits, it reads the land. And when the moment comes, it moves. Not loud, not reckless. A single surge through the brush, and the ground itself seems to respond. It doesn't need to overpower. It simply arrives, like a force that was always coming. Despite its strength, the bear wastes nothing. It reads the terrain before it acts, listening to wind, watching for signs. It can sense a squirrel beneath snow or follow the faintest trail pressed into soft ground. In the wild, food draws more than hunger. It draws competition. A bear may find its next meal already claimed. Wolves linger nearby, cautious. Wolverines hover just beyond reach, waiting. Even another bear may appear, drawn by the same need. Sometimes one glance is enough. Stature, posture, silence. But when neither yields, the tension builds. Then, one slow step forward. In these moments, dominance is not declared with force. It is proven through presence. Where the forest ends and the rock begins, mountain goats begin their ascent. At elevations above 13,000 feet, where the air thins and the horizon disappears into the sky, these animals live between earth and cloud. Few mammals venture this high. Even fewer make it home. But the mountain goat is no ordinary grazer. Its world is vertical, and it walks it with ease. With rubbery split hooves and a balancing instinct from birth, mountain goats scale cliffs that seem impossible, ledges no wider than a coffee cup, sheer drops on either side. Because for the mountain goat, the safest place on earth is the one with nothing beneath it. High in the rocky alpine zones, where winter clings and winds never rest, bighorn sheep carve out a life of strength and silence. Their spiraling, heavy, and symbolic horns can weigh up to 30 pounds, but they are more than ornaments. They are weapons, records of age, and tools of survival. Each twist marks a year lived. Each scar, a battle endured. Here, power isn't always seen in motion. Sometimes it rests quietly on a brow. When the mating season begins, the stillness of the mountain breaks. Two rams lock eyes. They back away, and then impact. At up to 20 miles per hour, bone meets bone in a clash that echoes across canyons. The skull is built to withstand it, thick, honeycombed, shock-absorbing. Evolution's answer to ritualized violence. It isn't about hatred. It's about hierarchy. Each clash decides who earns the right to lead, mate, and stand atop the ridge, not just in body, but in order. And when it ends, the silence returns. Not broken, but respected. Amid towering cliffs and sweeping alpine winds, a faint voice echoes through the silence of stone. The pika is no larger than a handful, with round ears, soft fur, and bright, alert eyes. It works tirelessly among the stones and alpine flowers, cutting, drying, and storing plants beneath the rocks. No hibernation, no long migrations, just preparation. While larger creatures chase and climb, the pika survives by thinking ahead. The pika's call is a short, high-pitched squeak, easily missed in the rush of mountain wind. But that call holds a warning, a presence, a rhythm to the peaks. It may be small, but it plays a big part. Collecting vegetation, the pika helps spread plant seeds, supporting life in some of Earth's harshest alpine habitats. Even in silence, it matters. Because not all survivors roar. Some simply endure. The North American mountains are more than just a backdrop. They are a world in motion, where stone meets sky and life travels upward through silence, cold, and time. From the silent pursuit of the wolf to the thundering will of the bighorn and the quiet endurance of a creature no bigger than a fist. Each one tells a story of survival, balance, and belonging. Which moment spoke to you most? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Consider liking, sharing, or subscribing if this journey stirred something in you. Thank you for being here. And until our next story, stay curious, stay wild.